Well, the city is halfway towards its ambitious goal of planting 100,000 more trees. KITV4's Paul Drews is live to tell us about the challenges of this green goal. Paul.
Well, 4 years ago, the city embarked on a plan to plant 100,000 trees by the year 2025. And so far, 51,000 have been planted, so just over that halfway point. But much of that planting has not come from the city. Instead, it's come from people all across the island. Oahu's green spaces are getting greener. Wide open spaces are the easiest places to grow more trees, and that's what the city's been doing.
So we're really focusing on the canopy trees, which is going to provide the most shade for our streets and for our parks. For parks, monkey pods, which we're standing under, is a great canopy tree.
Parks are where many city trees have gone in. Of the nearly 7,000 planted by the city over the past 4 years, many are in city parks and open spaces. But don't expect to see large canopy trees lining more streets of Oahu.
Street trees are hard because of the limited space. Trees are also not used to living in concrete, so that's one of the hard parts we have, as well as finding trees that are suitable for urban areas.
Street trees tend to be smaller, and while some are put in by city workers, the vast majority of trees, more than 44,000, have been planted by residents and community groups.
There's been a huge movement within the past few years, especially, that I've been seeing a rallying of community groups to do efforts, both working with the city and then with their own restoration and conservation efforts to get more trees planted.
One of those groups is changing the landscape at the Mo'iliili Japanese Cemetery.
We've been very pleased, and we've been very pleased with people's responses, which is, oh, it looks so lovely here. We just like coming here. It's beautiful.
Over the past 10 years, volunteers have added trees around the cemetery, so far planting about 100 of them.
We could not plant so much inside because it was already with grave sites. So we tried to do as best as we could around where we thought we could place them, and that eventually the ohias will be tall enough and provide shade towards the center part.
Shade is one of the benefits of trees and can really be felt on a hot summer day.
It can be anywhere of like 10 degrees difference, upwards of that even. So trees really make that difference in the heat.
Shade always makes you feel better, makes it cooler, makes it easier.
Trees also help lessen the effects of stormwater runoff by soaking up a lot of the water instead of having it wash over communities. But one of the challenges the city has to planting more trees is the high number of Forest Division vacancies. Mayor Blangiardi said in his State of the City address yesterday that filling many city positions would be a key objective of this year. Reporting live at Thomas Square, Paul Drews, KITV4 Island News.